Hi everyone.
Good evening, everyone. On America, who is the MBA graduate from one of the topmost institutes of India, Faculty of Management Studies, University of Delhi. Mr. Chawla is also the founder and director of North Indian Career Council and Study Platform Center for Career Development. For 5 years, he has worked with multinational companies like ICI and Hindustan Times till he discovered his knack for entrepreneurship. He has shown his active presence in Indian media by answering students' queries at various news channels like NDTV, CNN IBN, and actively writes for various newspapers and magazines. He is a member of National Career Development Association, United States of America, International Association for Educational and Vocational Guidance, VIVA World, NICHE, European Association for International Education, and actively participates in international conferences in various countries. I now welcome our second speaker, Mr. Yasir Khan, who's born and brought up in the UAE, with the advantage of having a global perspective and living in an international community his whole life. He is currently the youngest employee in Middlesex University, Dubai. He is a public speaker, poet, and soon to be author. Having volunteered for various organizations and causes during his teenage years, he has experience and counsels high school students every day, explaining the importance of experience, self-awareness, personal development, and choosing the right career path. He is also a proud alumni of Middlesex University, Dubai. And thank you. Over to you, Jital sir.
Okay, thanks a lot. Hi everyone. Welcome. So good that you all guys joined in today. I'll be sharing a PPT and we'll discuss about Mr. Yasir Khan will talk about Dubai, Middlesex, as well as Dubai as a city, how you can carve an international career. So I would be largely I'll be speaking about a lot of career options and I'll be taking your questions. So that's how we're going to proceed, guys. And we are thankful to Mr. Yasir Khan from Middlesex University to support this entire initiative. So let's start, guys. Let's start, and we'll keep discussing. Next, please. Okay, so a lot of young guys are getting to entrepreneurship. So this is Arjun Deshpande who started his company when he was 16 years of age. 16 years, yes. And he supplies generic medicine, so he wants to bring the cost of medicines down in the country. That's why people like Ratan Tata are supporting him. So a lot of businesses, are taking that route where something good is also being done, where the cost is being cut. Like even when Uber came, then a lot of the taxi costs just came down, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So a lot of businesses, a lot of new age businesses are being built up like that. Next. So this is just to showcase what is happening. Next, please. So next, I believe, is Teeth. So Teeth is a person who, sorry, Tilak. Tilak is a person who started his company when he's 13 years of age. I mean, 13 years. Can you imagine that? Papers and parcels. He uses the Dabbawala network for the uninitiated. Dabbawalas are people in Mumbai who would pick up lunchbox from one place and deliver it to the office, any place. They use the local train network very efficiently with 99.9% efficiency. Harvard University has made a case study on them, and even Prince Charles has invited all these people, their representatives, to his palace in UK. So that's how Tilak is. He tied up with the Dabbewalas, hired a banker to be his CEO. That's how he's progressing. He was just 13 when he started. Next. So a lot of action, guys. A lot of people who have been doing amazing work. A lot of students also. In fact, we help students take up small entrepreneurship workshops from places like EDII, like TYE program is pretty good from TIE, which is the Indus Entrepreneurs. They already did one session. TIE Hyderabad did this time virtually, but there are more sessions also you can look for. If you're in college, think of a startup Saturday. Next. So a lot of things happening here as far as entrepreneurship is concerned. Okay, next. So the way we are going to proceed is I'll quickly run through some emerging career options, and then we will discuss stream-wise options. We have been doing things like this, careers in esports and gaming. If you want to have a look at this video, you can check. We did it on 28th of June, so you can check our YouTube. Maybe some of you are watching this on YouTube right now, so you can just check it on YouTube. And we had Karthikeyan, who's been my student, and Karthikeyan is amazing. He was India's first international FIFA player. And then of course we had uh, Teerth. So Teerth is a esports athlete, and Teerth won bronze medal for India in Asian Games. Can you imagine that? So these are, and Teerth right now works with a gaming company, and it's nothing, guys. I mean, Teerth did his engineering and then he started. Yeah, Lokesh, of course, is a good friend, is a dear friend, and he is the director of Esports Federation. So a lot of action happening in esports in the next 3 to 4 months. Just wait and watch. Next. So new options like CFE, Certified Fraud Examiner. So you've done a BCom, you've done BBA, you've done CA. Still after that, you can take this up. Why? To catch white collar fraud. So day in and day out, there is so much happening. So people like Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi, they ran away from the country with a lot of money from the banks. Like this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much. This year the banking channel is going to have a lot of write-offs because of various things which are happening. So banks now have a fraud detection unit. A lot of government organizations now have a fraud detection unit. So this is where you come in as a certified fraud examiner. It's a certification. You can do it after a bachelor's program. Next, can I do it after science? Yes. Can I do it after commerce? Yes. Anything. Human centered design is again big. The palm of a man is typically bigger than the palm of a female. Hence, iPhone 14 will be different for a man, different for a female. So, human centered design. Similarly, UI UX design, big area. Next, how do I get into these? I can do a B design course like IITs, NID. I can take a BFA and still get into it. Yeah, design will have many routes, not only one route to it. It's not that you have to do a course in UI UX design to be a UX designer. In case you want to know about anything, you can just ask me in between. You can ask that, look, tell me more about this, tell me the institute. So I'll be very happy to share with you. Competition linguistics, good for PCM people. Like we use Google Home. You tell your Google, I love you, and Google immediately replies, thanks, I like you a lot. But if you do it 3 times, the response get better and better. Why? Kind of a mind sitting behind, like cognitive science, psychology, then language and computer science. So competition linguistics is a mix of all three. Check out Triple IT Hyderabad, a lot of work being done there. Next. But we can do a BTech computer science and still build it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be taking Ankit. I will be taking career option related questions. In 5 minutes, I will. Surbi, maybe you'll get. Ambedkar, maybe you'll get. Today evening at 9 o'clock, I'm also doing like DU, what kind of cutoff percentage we can expect. So I'll be ready with some numbers and what I feel, because we have done some analysis internally, and I'll be talking about top colleges, and then middle colleges, and then others also. But Surbi, I think you might make it. Next, if you're from Delhi, because Ambedkar 85% seats are reserved for Delhi. Next, yeah. You can reserve a seat at GBU. It's not bad at all. Yeah, today evening, Soumya, we have a DU thing also. 9 o'clock. Only focus on DU. Like right now, I'm doing general careers, all universities. And with me, Yasir is there from Middlesex University, Dubai. He'll speak about Dubai and an international career, how you can build up. So today's discussion is like that. And in the evening, 9 o'clock, I'm doing only DU. Yeah, I'll come to graphic designing. Yeah. Career, data science also I'll discuss, Jitesh. It's there in my list. So I'll just come to it. I'll just discuss. Yeah. Next, please. I think Sarthak's connection is something. So I'll quickly take this. No worries. Can students doing BA psychology get scholarships at Canada? Archana Kashyap, one for psychology in Canada, you would need maths. I hope you have it. Second, yes, you can. So one is that whenever you apply to any university, they have a system of scholarships. Second is, you might access to like even scholarships from India. Check out Indian Oil scholarships. Check out Fast Web. Fast Web. You'll get a listing of scholarships there. but typically it is your profile and percentage. Canada is, they really want good percentage. Any good universities, they want good percentages. Yeah, Ariman will be sharing the link for the webinar. In some time, we'll be sharing it. Uh, then graphic design, you are asking Harkriti. Harkriti, basically, in India, you will have like, it's better to do a generic course like BFA and do short course in graphic design. Even NIFT has a certificate course. You can check NIFT certificate courses. So you can do BFA, Bachelor's in Fine Arts, like College of Arts has it, Jamia Millia Islami has it, or private institutions have it. So you do BFA and side by side you can do graphic design and work, and then you can build up. Rajesh Advocate Nirvana. You have PCB in 12th class. You can watch my video on YouTube, careers after PCB. I have discussed in detail about it. Prachi, actuarial sciences actuaries calculate the financial risk for insurance company. Suppose you have, and you should do it if you love maths, because puri zindagi you'll be sitting and you'll be doing calculations on a laptop. So how do you become an actuary? You have the first exam is ACET, and then three groups of like 15 papers in three groups. So CT series, CA series, SS series. That's how you become. Institutes for Game Programming US, you can check out UCLA, you can check out Full Sail University. A couple of others are there, Ankit. If you connect with my study abroad team, Sartha, if you can just put one number, then they can give you more details and help you with applications also. After pandemic also, Harkriti, I have a lot of students who are going outside. In fact, surprisingly, people outside will be questioning us because in India, pandemic has gone up. In places like Dubai, maybe at this point I can take Yasser's inputs. Yasser, what's the scene in Dubai versus India? I can speak more on India, but what is the scene in Dubai? Where some people are bothered about the pandemic.
Definitely. Definitely. I can give you an idea. So, hi everyone. My name is Yasser. I'm from Middlesex University in Dubai. I can give you an overview of what's going on in the UAE right now. So, the lockdown has been lifted ages ago. Everything has returned back to normalcy. Everything is pretty much as it normally is. So obviously, masks indoors and outdoors, masks are mandatory. We have the social distancing
I
measures
heard
in
about
place everywhere.
I heard about a show also. I heard about a show also you had.
Oh yeah, yeah. There have been concerts. There's the IPL coming up. You know, the UAE is hosting the IPL this time, and everything has returned back to normal. So hotels have opened up. Leisure activities have resumed as well, and the businesses here have adapted. So definitely, it's becoming better and better each day. And about India, I can't. I believe you can
I,
the situation better than I do. How it is.
India, in fact, though India like Delhi is still quite contained people, but every day how many cases are coming.
Yeah.
So outside a lot of countries they've already contained it, and it is well in control. Yeah, except for a very few countries. So it depends. So you'll have to take the decision judiciously. So in fact, that is the reason why we invite international universities to speak to you also, so that you can know ground up what is happening. Yeah. Aparna Rao for career
Getting a
options.
different perspective is very important, definitely for the students. It's very very important. It's a
Yeah.
really thank you very much for having Middlesex University Dubai for having us here, and for all the viewers out there right now. This is a very good opportunity for you to get a perspective of an international university. Please go ahead, Jit.
One question is there, Yasser, if you want to take it in between. What are the major career options for commerce students abroad? So what can they do? You want to take it?
Definitely, definitely. So, for commerce, I would really recommend any programs in marketing, any kind of programs. See, from the commerce stream, you can go into obviously you have the business management courses, you have marketing courses, digital marketing. I'm pretty sure, Jitin, you can explain about the importance of the digital marketing. It's not in fact, right now in this age, it's not called marketing. I mean, it's not called digital marketing. it's just called marketing because everything has been moved online. You have digital advertising. You have quite a lot of different fields in that. You have data analytics. You have digital marketing. So many different things. I think you will be able to inform students about that as well.
Great, great. So, people, there are a lot of, unlike India, where you go into a general BBA or a BMS, like most of the people, almost 95% of the people do that. Outside, you can go and do a specialization. So, you can do a bachelor's in marketing, you can do a bachelor's in finance, a focused course in finance. You can do, of course, economics like you do in India. You can do a mix of economics and finance. You can do a bachelor's program side by side. You can do ACCA, which is the accounting thing, kind of equivalent of CA, I would say, outside. A lot of countries like UK, a couple of other countries, you can use that. Rajesh Advocate Nirvana. You can just see, you can go and do and open up YouTube and see Jitin Chavla plus PCB. You'll get it. Yes. Okay. Uh, so I have Rajeshi. I have more than 55 videos there uploaded, so you'll not miss it. Don't worry about missing it. So you can just do it right now. If you have difficulty, you can ask me. I'll tell you again. Okay. I am coming to it. Vanshika, I have a list further. Science people, just wait. Hold on to your query. I'm covering emerging careers right now. Then I will. But quickly, Simon, again, it's a general query. So again, I have a listing. I'll just share it with you. Any query, what I'm discussing right now, if you have immediately, I'll quickly take it up and then rest later on. Vedant Puri Masscom can be a choice. Vedant, they see there are three options. Vedant, you have. First option Vedant Puri is you are clear. I want to be an actor, and you kind of go to like schools like Whistling Birds, which is expensive, or Asha Chandra School of Acting, or Actor Prepares run by Anupam Kher. We go to these kind of schools. Or Vedant, you could do Masscom and side by side keep on trying to do stuff. Third is Vedant, you can, in fact, four things I'm thinking of now. Fourth thing is you can do any of the news, like you do a stand-up comedy thing, you start to make your YouTube videos or your videos on Reels or any other platform. And next thing is Vedant, you can also take up you can do Papa Honors. You know Papa Honors? Papa Honors is Papa jo kahenge hum karenge. As simple as that. So a lot of people decide careers based on what the Papa is telling. Papas don't mind who are watching, but you do Papa Honors, and after like alongside Papa Honors, you do some side by side program. Like in Delhi, ICE is doing a good work. ICE, ICE. So ICE is run by Ekta Kapoor. You all know Ekta Kapoor, yeah. So you can take up that. Anchal, it is difficult for psychology people to enter without maths because at research stage it'll be difficult. Anchal, I suggest you connect with our team. We can suggest the ways to go about it. But otherwise, psychology in Canada is difficult without maths. So, but there can be other ways you can prepare for a maths exam, and you can do an honors thing, or there are ways to do it. But Achal, we'll have to discuss that. Also, getting psychology jobs in Canada is not so easy comparatively. Okay, robotics is good. Asmeet, you can check out robotics. You might be working on humanoid, stationary, aerial, and so on. Next, different kind of robots. You can do mechanical engineering in India and then go for robotics. Next, please. I'll be covering a lot of other options in PCM. Asmeet, just wait and watch. Prachi Jain, the best course to do for actuarial science is stats honors. Otherwise, you can do any course. But maths is quite different. Manshi, there are a lot of options in psychology. I suggest you can just check out a lot of my YouTube video on psychology, where I have discussed in detail about industrial psychology, clinical psychology, counseling psychology, sports psychology, motivational speaker. So you can do a lot of stuff after psychology. Now I'll just go by this list. Rajesh Advocate, you can just open YouTube and search for Jitin Chavla first, and then PCB. You can just check. Okay. Uh, which country accepts psycho without maths? Oh God, psycho Simon Singh. Which country accepts psycho without maths? Australia does it, UK does it, US does it. US 80% places they do. Okay, coming back, humanities or commerce without maths people. So digital marketing can be good. Like outside, since we are discussing Canada University of like a lot of universities outside have BA Digital Arts. I visited Waterloo last year, and I saw this course. I met up with people from this course. It was a mix of I would say social media marketing, understand SEO, SMM, and writing and so on. So you can check it out. Law is an amazing career option. 5 year law course in India or similar courses outside. Management again is pretty good option because a lot of people eventually want to be managers. You want to get into marketing, finance, HR, and so on. So management is good. CS is banking. You all know about animation. Entrepreneurship courses can be directly taken up. Masscom. If you're looking at India, somebody has asked me. So Xavier's Mumbai is pretty good. In Delhi University has a 5 year course which has an entrance. So DU 5 year they call it journalism, but actually it is mass comm. IP college for women for in Delhi University is again a top college for mass communication. You can check that out also. Or there are private universities where you can go, like Symbiosis and others. Psychology, again, the top universities are, if you're from Delhi, then Delhi University, Ambedkar University, Gautam Buddha University, Jamia Millia Islam. If you're outside, Christ is good, Mumbai University is good. So these are good universities. Yeah. So, science people just wait. I'm kind of discussing commerce humanities. Any question related to commerce humanities, I'll take immediately. Science, I'll take after some time. Kushi Verma, I suggest you check out my video PCB. What after PCB, you'll get a lot of career options. So, I'll be showing it here also. Geography, Shruti Arya, you can do geography honors, then go for GIS. That's pretty hot. Geographical Information Systems, you do it from CDAC. Sociology can lead you to MSW. Like you can do sociology honors, then go for masters in social work. That's how you can look at it. So psychology to do in abroad, and if there are what the things are to do. Manshi, you can even think of sports psychology. You'll be close to the field which you like. So sports psychology is what you can look at. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know my WhatsApp number. But please research first because even when you WhatsApp me, if you have not seen any videos, I would ask you to simply see videos first because we have made these videos for students. Yeah. So please see videos and then we can. Can I do programming from being commerce without maths program? Ankit Sharastri, yes. Ankit, you'll be surprised. Today there are top institutes like Triple IT Delhi. They have a program, BTech, Social Sciences and Computer Science. So social sciences, I mean, they say it like that. Anybody can take it without maths. People can also do it. BCA from a lot of places. Ankit Chaurasti, you can do. Like you can do it from Bharati Vidyapeeth, Symbiosis Pune, IP University. Yeah, any of these, and a lot of other universities. Christ, Arabli, you prepare for it from right now. I assume that you're going to give it next year because this year already classes have started. So Christ, yes. Tarushi is asking in Dubai which job can be paid high returns. This, my friend Mr. Yasser Khan will tell. In Dubai, which can be a highly paid job.
Well, that's a very good question. It all depends on what your aims are for. Um, okay, I think she has mentioned commerce without maths. Well, commerce without maths can get you in any kind of business management program. Doing a business management program simply extends it broadens the professions you can go into. I'm just going to give you an example. I will be talking about the university later on, but this is just a little example. So Middlesex University, Dubai specifically, we offer business management, but with this business management program, we also have different specializations. So human resource management, finance, entrepreneurship, marketing. There's also supply chain and logistics. That the specializations that we offer, this simply should give you an idea that you can go into these different fields. Now, when you're talking about which what kind of a job pays the highest, well, wherever you start off in, if you are really good at what you do, this is a very generic answer. because uh, there's I'm not sure if this is going to answer your question, but whatever you're doing, if you're really good at it or if you're the best at it, you're naturally going to be paid higher. In fact, companies will be competing for giving you a particular position in their company, and they're going to pay you higher. Um, Jithin, do you have any input on this? Because
Yeah.
obviously, when you're talking about which jobs pay high, in terms of what your idea of is in India, what kind of jobs pay really high returns? What do you think is
Uh,
such a job in
so
India?
I would generally say that suppose it depends, but still I'll say if I am a BTech from IITs, yeah, I can go for a top job. If I have done my MBA from IIMs, if I have done my law from top law in schools, or I don't know, if I become an entrepreneur, I become a very famous YouTuber. I start making small, like I start doing YouTube and I have 10 million followers after me, and so on. Like BBK Wine is there. This guy is so popular. I'm sure he's earning good money. So that's how I think one can. But as Yasser said correctly, you need to understand what fits you, and then you can build it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So great, great. In which is the best country for studying law? Yav in laws. Your name is also Yav in laws, is it? Oh God, how people name. So best country for study law. I would assume like UK, Australia for us Indians because you can do it there. You can also check Bar Council of India website. You'll see institutions which are kind of accredited, which Bar Council of India also recognizes. Yeah, so that's how you can look at it. Archana Kashyap, Christ is pretty decent. So obviously, Bangalore, Bagarata campuses are the topmost. Ghaziabad, I have some question marks. It will take 3, 4 more years for it to settle down. That's what I feel. Digital marketing you can do. So this is a good question. I'm Udita. I'm an applied arts student from a science background and want to pursue careers in digital marketing. So BBA digital marketing is a course you can look for, or even in India, some places will do communication management. So if you just send me a WhatsApp, then I can give you a couple of other places in India and outside India. So I'm just writing my WhatsApp number once again. Rishabh Das, how do I start off entrepreneurship? First, watch how to start a startup. Just do this thing on YouTube. Otherwise, Rishabh, I'll give you some of the best videos on entrepreneurship. You can check Y Combinator Startup School 2020. Rishabh, Y Combinator Startup School 2020. Yeah. Manvi Bhoj, important to keep in mind while enrolling for any foreign university is does that country allow post visa work? How reputed that college is? Feedback of the students from there. Uh, a mix of faculty should be there, typically international faculty. So, Janmajay Bakshi, it depends on what course one is going in for. If you're asking for your friend, if it is like IT, computer science, BTech, generally we Indians do. Vivek, if you want a country which is like very very less expensive, then check out Estonia. They're doing a lot of work in cybersecurity. Estonia last year allowed 8,000 people to apply for visas to their country. They want to be the best in the Europe for cybersecurity. They are also the only country in the world to offer e-residency to anyone. So you can be an e-resident of Estonia if you wish to. It'll take maybe an hour of time, fill up some forms, put your passport details, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, insolvency professional I'm coming to. Good that you asked me this question, Vanshika. So I can do any graduation, any graduation. So BCom, honors, BCom, BBA, anything. And then I have to work for 3 years. And then I can do a 2 year program, full-time program from IICA, that is Institute of Corporate Affairs. So that's how I can become an insolvency professional. So CS, you do it from one place. CS, you mean company secretary, is it? Sparsh Kumar, it is ICSI. Okay. So I can see a lot of Indian students, I don't know why, but they don't look at teaching also. It's an exciting career option. Yeah. You can work in an international college, you can work in a big university, you can be in US, UK, Canada, anywhere. So you can teach, you can research, you can travel and do workshops and so on. So it's a great career option. Check it out. Next, best colleges country for robotics engineering. Uh, so you can check out Canada, you can check out Australia, you can check out Finland, Denmark, a lot of places. International relations. So some of the job opportunities are better outside than in India. Can you make it bigger? International relations is basically you would look at political relations, business relations, and you would also look at uh, cultural relations. Yeah. So I can do pol science and still do international relations. But in Delhi, like for example, Ambedkar University has a program, BA in Global Studies. Of course, you can look at filmmaking. Advertising is a huge career opportunity, huge, very big. Yeah. And now increasingly going digital. Rishabh, I'll have to do your aptitude testing counseling to understand what is good for you. I could recommend the technical side also. I could recommend the managerial side also, or something which is in between. It depends. Entrance exam for psychology in India, yes, Simon, for Christ University, Jamia Millia Islamia, a lot of places there's an entrance. Again, if you check my video on YouTube on psychology, you will get it. Vivek Mishra, we Indians try to think in herds. We are very insecure people. So अगर सब लोग यूएस अप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो हम भी यूएस करते हैं. तो इंडिया में like I do study abroad. Me, I have a good team which keeps on doing study abroad. So I get maybe my 80% queries are for only four countries: US, UK, Canada, Australia. Yeah. People don't even know about other countries. They don't want to research. They don't want. Some of we Indians try to follow the herd. So that's where the issue is. Though I have students who have gone to Dubai, and I remember got amazing jobs in hotel management. I have my own cousin who's there in Dubai, and he works in the area of finance. Yeah, but some people do ask about specific courses. So we need to be open, and you can research for yourself. The best way is go on YouTube and search. So like I told you guys about Estonia. So Indian students in Estonia, IT courses in Estonia, Estonia's future in cybersecurity. If you do a couple of YouTube, you'll get everything. It is fun. It is. I at night or sometimes during lunchtime, I every day I just watch YouTube videos. It gives me so much knowledge. I can take it to people, and then of course we check it out also. Stuti Sarogi, I am not going to repeat. Okay, I will. I'll write it down for everyone so that you guys can take it on. Y Combinator. Y Combinator. Y Combinator is one of the biggest incubator in the world. Yes. Startup School. Y Combinator Startup School 2020. Startup Summer School, Winter School, maybe. You can just, anyway, you'll put this, it will come. The rest you can hunt. Anand Dubey, I love you. Personal counseling, very good. If you want personal counseling, you can contact us. You can call on these numbers. My team only books the appointments, but I'll be there. I handle all career counseling sessions, so don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, let me come to science first. Let me quickly finish this off. Yoga, you'll be surprised, even IP University has started a yoga program, I think from this year. So IP University also has a yoga program. I was just covering IP today morning, and I just shared with everyone. You can check my video on IP today morning, only I have done it. Design, again, craft design, IICD Jaipur. Interiors, you can check out NID Ahmedabad. There are others also, even IP University has it, or smaller institutions which have it. Jewelry design, GDTI Noida. English honors can give you four career options: advertising, journalism, English, advertising, journalism. It can give you teaching and writing and content development. Next. Oh, Anand Dubey, thank you. Harkriti, we'll need more detailed interaction about study abroad. We'll need more detailed interaction. Okay, commerce with maths. Amarnath, racism boss India में भी है. If you are from uh, if you're from North India, when you go to South India, you'll always say that I don't get the food which I like. The people are different. Of course, they are different. Yeah. Whenever you go to any other place, the people are different, and there will be mismatches. There will be some strikes also. Even यार हम खुद भी किसी relative घर रहने जाते हैं, you don't adjust completely. Even brothers, we still like, even amongst brothers there are fights and so on. So So similarly, when you go to a new place, it takes time to adjust unless you do something. So what happened in Australia was like 7 8 years back. The government did a lot of stuff after that. So today it's a very very safe place. Yeah. Which college in West India for psychology? You can join LSR, IP College for Women if you get 98.3%. Today evening, Simon Singh, you join my DU webinar, 9 o'clock. It will be available on our social media. You'll be surprised by the cutoffs I'm going to announce. Okay. Oh, yes. Eco-honors I can cover now. Dhruv Garg. So eco-honors, if you do, there are five clear-cut career options. First, you can join after master, you can join RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Second, you can join, you can join things like, you can join consulting companies like McKinsey, Deloitte, KPMG, and so on. Third, after e-commerce, you can take up, you can get into again Niti Ayog planning function. Fourth, econometrics, understanding global economic changes and predicting for one company. Like suppose you're working with Reliance, so how global economic changes will influence petrochemical prices. I hope you understand. Yeah. Fifth, teaching, teaching and research. So actuaries calculate the financial risk for insurance companies, ACET, followed by 15 papers, CT series, CA series, SS series. You can do it in India, you can go outside, you can directly go outside and do it. Stats Honors is a good course to look at side by side. BMS, BBA, and BBA Finance are management courses. Yeah. Next. Vanshika Yadav, Maths Honors के बाद career options, operations research. You get into supply chain management. Vanshika Yadav, after Maths Honors, you can also look at MCA. I have friends who did that. After Maths Honors, you can look at higher mathematics, teaching, any of these. MBA cracker, maybe people somehow do better. Yatin Skater, good God, you are still here. You come every day. Salam to you. You can ask any question, Yatin Skater. What is the question? Which is the safest city in Australia if I want to study psychology there? Mariam, these cities, I have students in Melbourne, Sydney, pretty safe cities, no problem at all. Yeah. Rishabh Das, if I was you, I would look at triple ITs. There, some triple ITs are actually better than IIT. I would look at NITs. If not, I look at Thapar, Manipal Academy at main campus, VIT, SRM, any of these. Ishika Jain, IP University has announced admissions now. I mean, no, sorry, entrances now. So I don't think they will have any other window for admission. Some private institutions under IP University might have later on, but ideally they say you should have applied to it. If you have not applied, difficult. Pankaj Gupta, good. That's good. Yeah, that you checked up right now. There are no drawbacks, Pankaj Gupta. It's a good country. It's much better than what we have here in India. The kind of colleges and the kind of crowd. A typical college will attract people from at least 15, 20 other countries. So you have a mix of people. The people are quite nice, dedicated, honest. So the flip side can be that the population is not very high. So tomorrow you want to start something. Maybe India is a much bigger country to start. Yeah, that's the only thing. Yes, you can do. Harkriti, you can take up clinical psychology. No worries about it. Can we get jobs after bachelor's in UK? Yes, Archana Kashyap. If you are from a decent university, your chances go up. But maybe for 1 or 2 years, it might not be too great. But later on, yes. Dhruv Garg, you have to see my video, What After PCM. I have it on YouTube. There we have talked about maybe 20 different career options. Hello, Ronnie. Okay, bio. Computational bio is the hottest career option for bio people. If you are a bio student, you don't know about it, I'm so sorry for you. You have to research it, you have to get into it. In India, the course is called bioinformatics. Without only a PCB, no maths, you can still do bioinformatics. How do I do it? There are private institutes like JP at Wakan Court. You can do a BSc from any university, any government university or wherever private university, and then go in for 1 year course from Indian Institute of Bioinformatics, which is at Hyderabad. What do I do as a computational biologist? I analyze data. I do predictions for future. In next 5 years, in South Africa, how many lung cancer cases will be there? That's what I do after computational biology. After pharmacy, I can take up computer-aided drug design, which is happening right now for COVID also. Biotech, genetic science in India, the salaries are not very high. But if I look at Europe, countries like Germany, Poland, Sweden, there are a lot of jobs. If I look at Canada, there are jobs and good money is also there. Medicine, of course, you can do in India or outside. Somebody was asking me about outside scope for medicine. There can be institutions with tuition fees ranging from 3 lakhs per annum to 50 lakhs per annum. So either you make your budget, come and talk to our team, or you say I'm interested in this continent. You say I want interested in Europe, or I'm interested in this place, and I'll tell you. But the typical, the traditional, what a lot of parents keep on saying, US, UK, Canada, Australia, medical is very costly proposition. Typically 1.5 to 2.5 or 3 CR. That's how we would look at. Physiotherapy can be a great career outside, but not so much in India because money again is an issue. Agriculture science, if you want good government jobs, it's a huge career opportunity, or even few private sector jobs like Monsanto kind of companies. But a lot of government jobs, BTech agriculture science, you can do from GB Pant University Pantnagar and then build up. Christ NCR or Symbiosis NCR? Vijay Arora Symbiosis NCR is better. Should I go for corporate world or research and robotics in your centers like CERN? Good, Harshit. First of all, I'm happy that you know about CERN and you have researched. Uh, so, when you go for research and robotics, it takes some time to build up. But maybe 7 8 years into the field, and you will build up strongly, and you can come out with amazing products which everybody can use. Or at that time, you can do your own startup, which will be quite different. Corporate world is more of you kind of try to manage. I don't know how you are. If you are more towards research, then that can be a good choice. Lavya backup plan after IIMs, FMS, MDI, IMT. Though FMS will not be very happy with me, I'm saying it is a backup. It can be one main plan also. So there are a lot of top institutes. So if you get into Lavya, if you get into any top 30, 35, you're doing a good job. So don't worry about it. Okay, check it out. Uh, as you said about teaching, can a foreign student be a professor at university? Yes. See, Achal, both ways it can work. You have done everything in India, then you go outside, and then you start teaching India, then you go outside. Alternatively, you've done some stuff in India, masters outside, and then you can. Harshit, it's a good idea if you do research outside India because then you'll get decent, much better salaries compared to India. Can I pursue LLB after journalism from LSR? Yes, you can. What about aviation in Dubai? It is a possibility. I'll speak about it after some time. Lavya 30 35 India. Yes. If you're going to stay in India, Lavya, and do your masters here, then you should top 30 35 is pretty good. You can check these listings on you can check any website like Career Launcher, and all these people have listings on their websites. Estonia is safer, Nikhil, than anywhere you stay in India. You start traveling, you'll understand what I mean. I have traveled extensively across Europe, night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, no worries. Single person traveling, no worries at all. Single girls traveling, no worries. Double girls traveling, double whatever traveling, no worries at all. Okay, you can, Harshit, why don't you see your video? We have again made a video on YouTube, guys, which is low cost countries abroad. Please check it out. It is a very good video. Then every Sunday we are covering one country, one country, one country. Why don't you check out those videos? Please do some research. It's very difficult for me to generally speak about all the countries. Okay, yeah, I'll just take queries after some time. PCM students, IoT, AI, ML. In India, you will just do BTech Computer Science, BTech ID, or BCA. If you don't want to do science, do BCA. Even triple ITs don't have so much of science. They focus on computing right from the beginning. Okay. Outside India, you can just go and do a specialization. In India, a few places just started. IIT Hyderabad has BTech AI. Yeah. Architecture. So technical and creative fields together. So BRK is a 5-year program, guys. Top institutes are SPA, CPT Ahmedabad, JJ School of Art and Architecture, and so on. Commercial pilot. In India, IGRUA, IGRUA. There's an entrance and then you get in. IGRUA gives you an ab initio or a BSc aviation degree also. So you can look at other private flying academies and do SPL, PPL, CPL, or you can even go for Indigo CAE kind of programs, which are like it's like you are with the Indigo Airlines and you get a confirmed this thing appointment. But it's a pretty expensive program. Indigo CA is like 90 lakhs. Normally, IGRUA will cost you around 48, 49 lakhs. Yeah. If you want to be a scientist, the best places in India are ISC Bangalore, IST for space research, NISCR, IACR. You can also do IIT's 5-year programs, like they have a program in physics and so on. You can do a BSc, then MSc, PhD. You can do a BTech, MTech, still get in. Yeah. Sound engineering, pretty good option. FTI Pune is a government institute doing it. Otherwise, you can do electronics and still work in this area. Food tech is again big on the engineering side. Food processing. Why? Because of you people. You keep on eating Maggie. You keep on eating any packaged food. That's why food tech is such a big career opportunity. In engineering, you can check out civil engineering. You'll see Gulf area. You'll see Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Indian civil engineers. Check it out. Aeronautical engineering. Yeah. So again, of course, it is down for some time, but eventually it will pick up. Environmental science is a hot career option. Lavya, if you want to do a master's on abroad, again you'll have to connect. Sarthak, can you put some connect of study abroad team so that people can be connected with them? Sarthak, if you can put some study abroad people's phone numbers, then Lavya and other people who are asking can. MLT Khushi Verma is medical lab technology, understanding instruments at a lab or at a hospital. Again, Khushi Verma, India doesn't give you very good opportunities. Again, the money is very less, and don't go to private institution in India for this. But if you want to go to other countries, it is pretty good. Dhruv Garg, it is. DUJET you can prepare afterwards also. Absolutely. Why? Because I would assume science students will be good at maths and good at reasoning. English वैसे भी लोगों का जैसा है वैसे ही होता है. So little bit on GK, business aptitude you can prepare. So it is possible. If you have an Indian degree, what are the chances to get jobs abroad? You still can. If you're from good places, Harkriti, you still can. Without physics, you cannot join Archana Kashyap, you cannot do commercial pilot. Does CERN? Yes, CERN employs Indians also. Yes, Harshit, anywhere in the world, any research center, we Indians are there. Somehow we are good, we are seen to be good at research. Cybersecurity, yes, Karthik, now we'll talk about cybersecurity. So it's a hot career option, guys. It might be given different names like information security, like ethical hacking, but everything is covered in cybersecurity. So in India, I might do a BTech, IT, computer science. Side by side, I can do courses, or post graduation, I can specialize. Like triple ITs are doing courses. CDAC has very good programs. Center for Development of Advanced Computing. Karthik Gupta, CDAC, CDAC. CDAC is there in Mumbai, Noida, and so CDAC Mumbai is pretty good. Yeah. Commercial pilot course from India or Dubai. What do you recommend? Ahana, I would recommend India more. Somehow coming back to India and getting the pilot license uh, might not be so easy. Is BTech from MIT good? I don't know, Rachna Bhatia, about your background. Give me your percentage, give me your other choices, then I can say whether it's good or not. How is new online programming by IIT Madras? See, Ankit, it has just started. I presume it will be good. Honestly, increasingly companies, देखो बड़ी कंपनी नहीं भी मिलेगी, but lot of startups, good companies are looking for skills. So if you can showcase your skill to them, if you can maybe intern with them, they will definitely hire you. So I think it'll be good. IIT Madras is a big name. BBA from Symbiosis, BCom pass from DU, which is better. If you're getting BCom pass, if you are below 93%, just don't touch DU. Run away from DU because you'll get universities which you'll not like. So I would recommend BBA from Symbiosis, though a lot of adults might not feel like that. Textile engineering is a good option, Shubh Agarwal, but imagine you कहीं से textile होगा. In fact, I have gone to Grasim's factories and done workshops for their kids. So when I have traveled to Grasim factories, when I went to the production side, it's clink, clink, clang, clang, lot of noise. So people give ear mufflers. Also, people have to keep. So are you like that? You have to check it out. Yeah. Industrial engineering is a good career option. You organize how the layout will be in a big factory. Data scientist is a big career option, Jitesh. You can do a BTech computer science, BTech IT and get into it. You can do maths honors and still get into it. BSc in computer science, one single has decent scope. You'll have to find a specialization and then build up. So you can guys, you can like our YouTube channel. You can just go on YouTube, type Jitin Chabla. You'll get our channel. We have 55 plus videos. Today morning also I did one more. And as well as you can also look at our Facebook page. We keep on doing a lot of stuff. I'll just take questions. Just hold on for one moment. Uh, I mean, for some time. I would invite Mr. Yasir Khan from Middlesex University to speak to you. Let's understand about Dubai. Just kindly stop for some time with the questions. I will be here. I'll come back and I'll take all other questions also. Mr. Yasir.
Yasir, we can't hear you.
Hi, everyone. Just give me one moment while I set this up. There's just something I'd like to share with you. So, anyone who is interested in studying abroad, anybody who's interested in studying in an amazing city like Dubai, Sartha, can you just let me know if it's showing full screen? I just want to confirm. Are you able to see my presentation?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, everyone, I just wanted to tell you more about Middlesex University in Dubai. So, I am from Middlesex University in Dubai, and I'm actually inside the campus. I want to tell you more about the university, about how Dubai is right now at this time, and also hopefully give you an idea, a gist of what's out there waiting for you. Okay, so Middlesex University has 4 campuses around the world: London, Dubai, Malta, and Mauritius. And we are the Dubai campus. Yes, we do have transfers to London in case you want to come over to Dubai, do 1 or 2 years in Dubai, and then move over to London. And speaking about Dubai, as you know, Dubai is one of the safest cities in the world. Looking at the current situation as well, the COVID situation, I must tell you, international flights have opened. I believe I won't be able to give you specific information about international flights to and from India, but I'm sure you can do that research yourself. The current situation in the UAE is such that businesses have adapted to the situation. There are social distancing measures in place, masks are mandatory, and the government has a very good system in place for tracking cases and preventing these kinds of cases. There's testing going on. There's a lot of things that are going on. Everything is in place to ensure the safety of all of the residents in the UAE. Also, if you already did not know this, the UAE is sort of like the business hub of the Middle East. You have companies with their regional offices located in Dubai, where our university is, and big players like Microsoft, Dell. You have Emirates, of course, and quite a lot of other companies like KPMG. No matter which field that company is from, no matter which whatever it is that you are aiming at, chances are that that is available in Dubai. So either way, I'm going to be going ahead. If you do have any questions related to Dubai, feel free to let me know. There are, as you can see, these are some of our awards and achievements. Forbes Middle East magazine. We have one of the best media schools in the region, and our faculty is very, very well experienced. We have over 100 nationalities studying with us on campus, and of course, we have quite a lot of international students from different countries around the globe, and this is really good for the exposure that you're going to be getting. The degree is it's a QAA accredited, internationally recognized degree from the UK itself. So when you graduate in Dubai, your degree will be issued from London. We are a 5-star rated university. 5-star, this is KHDA classification 2020 in partnership with QS ratings. And I'll take you through the programs as well. This is mainly to give you an idea of the kind of programs we have. So business management, marketing, human resources, entrepreneurship, project management. We have international business, tourism, marketing. Science and technology, we've got information technology, computer systems engineering, psychology. We have a range of psychology programs. I saw that there were a couple of students asking about psychology programs abroad. You have a look at these. These are all honors degrees, and these are all 3-year degrees. And the honors status means that the degree is equivalent to a 4-year education. It's a higher status. The LLB programs, as you can see, we also have LLB law programs, and this is basically international law. Any country which is practicing Commonwealth law, you can do the law program with us, and you can attend the bar examination, and you can start practicing. Media programs, as I've mentioned, our media programs and arts and design programs, really, really fantastic programs with state-of-the-art facilities, graphic design and fashion design, as you can see. We've also got advertising, PR, and branding, creative writing and journalism, film, digital media, in media itself. We also have, these are the undergraduate programs. If any of you are into master's programs, if you're looking for a master's degree, have a look at our programs. We offer business, MBA, health and education, arts and design, science and tech, also LLM law programs. To give you an idea, for a bachelor's degree, the entry requirements are such that a student needs to be, we will look at the grade 12 result. If you do have more than 65% in English, then your IELTS or any other English proficiency test is exempt. You're exempted from those. We would be looking at your grade 12 result. That is mostly, I'm talking about CBSE, Indian State Board, and other Indian state boards. Master's programs, we would require a bachelor's degree, and for the MBA program, we actually have a 2 years work experience requirement. This is a mandatory requirement for anyone who's interested in an MBA. But I think majority of the students here are into bachelor's programs. So have a look at these bachelor programs. You can log on to our website as well at www.mdx.ac.ae, and you can have a look at these programs. As I've mentioned, our faculty members are from around the world as well, very well experienced faculty. And we are actually offering every student coming in from India a 20% international study grant. So the 20% international study grant is for any student coming in from India. We also we give the academic excellence scholarship. So basically, if you have a percentage of more than 70% in CBSE, that's where the scholarships start. You can inquire further. You can either talk to the CDC team, or you can directly contact us as well. And the application for any of the courses, the application is free of charge. So if you want to go ahead and apply, you can do so. And these are the student accommodation, careers and employability services. This is something that's provided by the university. They offer career advice. They have CV review sessions, internship and employment opportunities throughout the year, throughout your time in the university. You will be given many opportunities to sort of work on your professional and personal skills. And these are some of the services that the careers office provides. I'm just going to make this very quick because I don't want to have any of you, I want you to focus on the courses that we offer a lot more. These are just a few of our industry partners. As you can see, Microsoft, we've got Dell, Deloitte, and KPMG, Landmark Group. I'm not sure if you've heard of DAMAC and MR and all these other companies, because they're really big in the Middle East, and it's as you can see, we do have quite a lot of we have quite a big network here in the Middle East. These are just a few of the centers in the university, and of course, student activities plays a very, very important role in your student life, because you are able to grow with your personal skills. You're able to grow your personal skills through these activities. So as I've mentioned, we have students from all around the globe studying with us here in Dubai. And the location of the university is in a very, it's basically in the heart of Dubai. And what that means is that everything, it's a very happening place. That's a word that I like to use. It's a very happening place. There's always something going on. And if you are into something like that, if you want to get that kind of experience, and of course, if you want to study in an amazing city like Dubai, go ahead and you can inquire further about that. Sports clubs, social clubs. As you can see, we provide professional coaches and facilities for in sports. Whether you're into that, whether you're into any kind of cultural clubs like the social clubs that we have, whether you're into gaming, whether you're into writing, music, anime, if you're into volunteering, photography. So we have these clubs for all of you, for all of our students, so that they can not only develop their not only grow in their academics, but also grow in terms of their personal and professional skills. These are just a few of the shots from sports. As I've mentioned, we have coaches and facilities. Also, field trips around the world, even in the UAE. There are tons and tons of field trips all the time. And graduation as well. It's an amazing feeling when you graduate and your family is present, or your loved ones are present, or your friends are present, watching you graduate. The moment you hold your prestigious degree in hand, I can definitely tell you it is an amazing feeling. I've graduated a couple of years ago. I can tell you I've graduated in Dubai itself, from Middlesex University, Dubai itself. And I can tell you it's an amazing feeling. This is just to give you an idea of how that experience is like. I'm going to come to the facilities now. We have amazing, if you're into graphic design, we have amazing graphic design facilities as well. We have the Cisco lab. This is mostly for computer science, information tech, networking students. Physical computing labs for computer engineering students. We've got the amazing fashion design studio, the amazing graphic design studio, the Cisco labs, the Middlesex film studio. So we have a dedicated facility for any film students. If you're into film, I would recommend the BA Honors Film Program by Middlesex University in Dubai. Have a look at the engineering lab. We have a robotics lab. We have an amazing MSc robotics program here at Middlesex Dubai. I would highly recommend you to check that out as well. And as you can see, we have a separate space for students to relax and to there's gaming rooms there, and a student lounge, and all these dedicated facilities for students. This is what the university looks like from outside. And of course, I just wanted to give you a gist of what the university has to offer. And the rest is up to you if you would be interested in studying in an amazing city like Dubai and an amazing university like Middlesex University, Dubai. Have a look at our Instagram and Facebook, Middlesex Dubai. You can even visit our website for more details. And that's pretty much it from my end. Now I'm open to questions. I have been watching the comment section for any of the questions that are directed to me. And one more thing is that I would like to wish you all the very, very best of luck. And I wish you all health and well-being and safety at this time. I will be looking into questions now and answering any questions that are specifically for me. But and of course, you can take over as well.
We got one question for you. What are the charges at Middlesex University, Dubai?
So Middlesex University, Dubai, you'll be looking at around, say, with a scholarship, you can look at around. Let me just convert that to rupees. You can look at around 25 to 28 lakh rupees for 3 years. I'm talking about the total course fee. Around 25 to 28 lakh rupees for 3 years. Now, the degree that you get when you run the comparison, the degree that you get staying in Dubai is issued from the UK itself. When you bring in all the living cost, when you bring in all these other factors, then you'll be able to know that this is a really good option for you to study abroad and study really close to home as well. It's a 2-hour flight away. It's not so far away either. These are the factors I usually like to highlight, but yeah, I would recommend you to inquire more, have a look at the website, have a look at the programs. the different certifications, the partnerships we have with organizations. Just go through everything. Of course, I won't be covering those in today's session. So, any other?
One question is there, like, what is the ranking of Middlesex in Dubai as well as in that region?
That's a very good question. So it depends on where you're looking. Specifically in the UAE, um, there are no such sites that I can recommend at the moment, but it all depends on where you look. So if you're looking at different websites, you're often going to find a different kind of ranking. Now, uh, to give you an idea, the KHDA is the education authority in the UAE and in Dubai, and we've been rated 5 stars, which basically is in partnership. These ratings are in partnership with QS classification. These 5 stars are on the basis of different factors like the research that's being done at the university, the student satisfaction rate, different factors like the graduate employability rate here in Dubai or outside when they graduate, how quickly they get a job. It's also on the basis of factors like the variety of programs that we offer, the variety of the diversity in the university, and a couple of different factors as well. I would recommend you to check that out as well. But
Again,
answer your
again,
question, it all
again, there's a
depends on where you're looking.
cost. Vijay Arora, what is the approximate cost of doing BBA from this university, including stay?
All of our undergraduate degrees have the same price, and our accommodation has our amazing accommodation with a gym and swimming pool facilities and all these different things, including all of that, would be around, you can say, around 30 to 33 lakh rupees. Now, again, it all depends on what kind of a scholarship you're getting with us. I'm giving you an average.
3
And
years.
20% international study grant, that is something that's being given to every student. However, we have academic excellence scholarships. So if you get more than 90%, 95% in CBSE, that would get you an amazing scholarship with us. So I think there's another question here by Hershey.
Cost.
Or Harkriti? No, I think that question is for you, I believe.
Yeah, psychology courses are of clinical psychology or BA in Harkriti, both are fine. Like in India, you have BA psychology, BSc psychology. It just depends on the nomenclature the university is using. But to be a clinical psychologist, both are fine. It's absolutely fine. What is the living cost in Dubai? People are asking.
Well, that's a very good question. I must say that's a very good question, but that it all depends on your lifestyle. What kind of a lifestyle do you have? So naturally, when you move out, Dubai is a very interesting city, and when you come out here, you will notice the difference. It all depends on your lifestyle and what kind of neighborhood you're living in. So we have old Dubai, we have new Dubai, we have modern Dubai, we have the new Dubai that's coming up around the Expo 2021 site. We are currently located in the I would say the best part of Dubai, but you can expect around, say, 4.2 lakh 4.2 lakh rupees per year. This is, of course, including the tuition. Including the accommodation and including your anything you have in your lifestyle. I would give you something like this. This is apart from the tuition fee, around 4.2 lakh rupees. This is just to give you an idea. This would be the cost with the accommodation and all of these different things. This would be the yearly cost. If you're only looking at the living cost, that's a different story altogether.
Great, great. So, Hamish Jain, Estonia is best for cybersecurity, or should I check the colleges in India only? Hamish, it depends on you. Maybe you can have a quick discussion with our study abroad people, and They can help in planning. So Estonia was one example, but I have sent people to various countries like Finland, Denmark, Netherlands. Two of my students will be going. Like right now, they are not going; they'll be joining classes online. But Netherlands. So all these countries are good countries. So Hamish, you can be in touch with us. You can just WhatsApp on the given numbers. If you don't have any number, you can just WhatsApp us on 900264027 this number, or you can connect with somebody at office on this number. You can just WhatsApp on these numbers and connect with us, and then we can take it forward. Yes. Simon Singh, there is no entrance exam for Psycho in Ambedkar University. Okay, from today, I'll call you Simon Psycho Singh. Sorry, but there's no psychology in Ambedkar University. There's no, sorry, entrance exam in Ambedkar University. It is cut off. Last year cutoff was around 90 to 93%, but every year I can imagine it to increase by 0.5% and so on. If you're from Delhi, this is the percent. If you're from outside Delhi, maybe you'll have to get higher percentage. Harshit Vardi, robotics, yeah, generally you'll not get at bachelor's level. In India, largely you'll get mechanical, where robotics is a part. As it is, even somebody is saying robotics, some private institute branding it, it is largely mechanical only.
I would like
So,
to add on to that. So Harshit, I think your question was also towards directed towards me. So
yeah.
usually, as in addition to what Jitin said, you will be looking at a basic, something at a bachelor's level, like information tech or computer systems engineering. So computer systems engineering, the usual pathway is either infotech or computer systems engineering bachelor's degree. This is what Middlesex students coming over to Middlesex do. They do a program, the bachelor's degree, the two programs I just mentioned, and then move over to MSc robotics. Hope that answers your question. I think there was another a question by Mohit Gandhi. Mohit, the MBA program is around 21 or 22 lakh rupees for the entire MBA program. Now, our MBA program is a 1-year program, and the 1-year program is evening classes. So if you're coming over to the UAE and doing a full-time job here by using your bachelor's degree as leverage to get that job, and then you're working together, that is definitely possible. One more thing is that for the MBA program at the moment, we are offering a 20% professional study grant. So that brings down the amount to around 16 lakh rupees. So it would be the MBA program that we are offering at the moment would be 16 lakh rupees. It's a 1-year program, and evening classes, and I can give you more information on that if you like. Mariam's question for psychology. Well, that depends on your grades. So Mariam, we would be looking at your grade 12 result. I can give you exactly what is required. So we would be requiring more than CBSE grade 12. I believe we would be requiring more than 65 or 70% for getting into the psychology program. And if you get more than 65% in English, then you would be exempted from IELTS or any English proficiency test. So at the end of the day, your grade 12 result is what we will be looking into. And then, of course, we have the other parts of the admission process where you have your personal statement. That is something that we look at. We have, your overall your profile. We will be looking into that as well. So I hope that answers your question. So we will be looking at grade 12 results primarily. If you are coming in from an American curriculum school or a British curriculum school, do let me know, and I can give you the entry requirements for that, specifically for Middlesex University, Dubai. I see quite a lot of questions for Jitin.
Yeah,
And,
I'm here.
please go ahead. Please take over. That's fine.
Future after civil engineering, Aditya, you can go for construction management. You can go for even town planning. You could be an entrepreneur. A lot of people have taken up entrepreneurship subsequently. These days, even building up smart cities is catching up. So, I was in Toronto and I could see specialized courses in building up smart cities. In India, I know a group which is a pretty big group, 600, 700 crores, a huge group. So they have changed from being, they were working with big companies like Comax and others. And today they're just working with the governments, a complete change of business plan. And they're working with the government in the smart city project because there's a lot of revenues. Civil engineering from Middlesex. Aditya is asking the same question.
Thank you for the question, Aditya. Unfortunately, there's no civil engineering at Middlesex University, Dubai. Computer systems engineering is something we are offering. Um, Unfortunately, there's no civil engineering program at Middlesex, Dubai.
Yeah. Ashutosh Pandey, Binod, good. So, Yasser, I don't know if you know that Binod, yeah, it got pretty popular in India.
I
And
do. I
it
do.
reached.
I do. I know exactly what that is. Yes.
Hi, Vaibhav, how are you doing? Grades of last 4 years matters more than 12th grades. Mariam, some countries it does, but a lot of places, if you have scored well in 12th, Mariam, first of all, I think you are really, really concerned about your own career. First of all, relax, give it your best. Whatever college you get, do best there also, and do your work sincerely. You will come up in life. That's it. So,
Definitely.
yeah, all these things do matter, Mariam. But honestly, when you are from a good institution, top university, maybe you start here, but somebody else might start slightly low. But in the next 5 years, this guy may move ahead, and you might be still here, something like that. So don't worry about it too much, Mariam. I think you are really worrying too much. Give it your best. Don't worry about previous grades. Try to get good grades this time. If not grades, try to compete for some exams, and then you look at your finalization. If I don't know what to do, shall I do engineering? No, Rachna Bhatia, never. Don't do like this. Come to us for career counseling, Rachna, and even Mariam, you can also come to us. So you can just contact us on these numbers. Uh, so 916427 or 4 times 9 24 1112. Yeah, these numbers are there on the screen. You can contact on this and come to us. So if you don't know, I mean, we are good guys for that. That's what we do. Every day in and day out, we do aptitude testing and career counseling. Yeah. Is University of Coast of England good for engineering? Harshad, I'll have to understand your marks, your background, and then, generally speaking, it is not amongst the top universities. That is what, Jitesh, put your full question. Okay, that's it, I think. So I think, guys, it was great being here. And yes, sir, any parting words you'd like to share with the students?
Most definitely. Thank you very much, Jitin. As I saw a couple of questions here, and I would like to add on to what Jitin said earlier to Mariam as well. Um, it all depends on your hard work and determination. The I know that these words that I'm about to say, they might be sort of like a cliche, and you may have heard of these quite a few times in your life. And I just want to let you know that if you do have high aims, there's really nothing that's stopping you from getting that. Um, and the only way is hard work and determination. Um, I would say that at this time, you guys are lucky, and you guys have the advantage of having time. You guys have time. I'm talking mostly to the bachelor's, the undergrad students who are going to be doing undergraduate studies, mostly in high school. The advantage you have is that you have time. You have time to study. You have time to work on your skills. You have time to grow, potentially even learn languages. Potentially even um, as Jitin mentioned earlier, you have time to educate yourself, whether that's from YouTube, whether that's from online courses, whether that's from different things. You have time, so make sure that you utilize that time. And are really that would really be beneficial for you. So I would like to wish you all the very, very best of luck for your journey ahead, and thank you all very much for being here as well. And again, I would like to wish you, all of you, and your families, and your friends, and your loved ones, health, well-being, and safety. And thank you very much to uh, Center for Jitin Chavla's Center for Career Development for having us here and for hosting this amazing session. As a pleasure, as always, it's been a pleasure. And thank you very much, Jitin, and the team. And
Thank you,
Safia.
Yasir. It's always
Thank you
amazing
very
doing
much.
a session with you. It's always amazing doing a session with you, and great. And TT, any idea if next year Jan J will be on time postponed? TT, I think I'll be alive in December. I'll do webinars. Then you can check it out. Honestly, I don't think next year should be delayed so much. You should prepare well right now, and stop playing those games you keep on playing all the time. I mean, you can keep on playing for some time, but if you want to crack IIT, be focused on it instead of watching career counselors speaking here. Harshit, 9 CGP and 10 CBSE. Very good, Harshit. Harshit, you can also look at Triple IT. They give you credence. Triple IT Delhi gives you credence for your certificates also. Asta Verma, it is a better idea to do some work experience. Then only we know that whether we have it or not. I mean, which side we want to go. We want to be in that field. We want to change it to other field. What we want to do in life. We'll be having a DU session, guys. You can just tell your friends. Check us out on social media. Do subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks to all of you. Our YouTube in the last during COVID, it has grown by almost 6,000 on 2,000. Is how much? 4,000 by 800%. It has grown. Of course, it was a small base, but yeah. STRA Special Class Railway Apprentice Tilak Raj. It's an exam to get government jobs. Okay, now I think we'll close the session. Thanks a lot for Middlesex University. Thank you, Yasir Khan. It is always a pleasure to be with you. I'll come to Dubai. I'll come into the university. We'll have to treat you to
Definitely.
something nice.
We'd love to welcome you here.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you
will
very much.
treat you very nice, and we'll have some nice lunch and dinner. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you very
Bye.
much. Take care, everyone.